attention. Tonight, we bring you breaking news on SDG 4 and SDG 5. First, we will explore a story that is shaping the future education and the global workforce. In this segment, we spotlight the TVET program, which is stand for Technical and Vocational Education and Training. It is actually a hot topic among young people today, offering an alternative pathway for non-academic achiever. This program plays a crucial role in Malaysia efforts to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 4, which is ensuring inclusive and equitable quality education while promoting lifelong learning opportunities for all. TVET provides hands-on experience with relevant skills tailored to the demands of various industries. Through this program, a company in Malaysia can expect interns to have at least basic practical skills rather than relying solely on the theoretical knowledge. More than that, TVET exposes the new generation to real-world job skills that will be essential for their survival in future workforce. TVET was launched on 27 September 2017 under former Prime Minister Najib Razak. TVET was introduced to strengthen vocational education in Malaysia and meet the growing demand for skilled professionals across industries. But TVET is not just about building careers. It has a major impact on Malaysia's economic sustainability, help reduce unemployment rate, and foster future innovation that drive the nation forward.
Thank you, Wajiha. So tonight, we explore the impact on technical and vocational education and training, or known as the TVET, on Malaysian education system, a transformative approach shaping the future workforce. TVET graduates are highly employable with a 94% job placement rate in 2023. The hands-on learning approach equips students with industrial relevant skills, bridging the gap between education and employment. It also impact to the addressing skill gaps, which is the industry leader emphasized the TVET plays a crucial role in closing skill gaps, particularly in emerging fields like AI, robotics, and sustainable energy. The curriculum is designed to align with industry demands, ensuring graduates are job ready. Not only that, TVET initiatives are expanding access to quality education, particularly for disadvantaged students. Programs integrating technology and job-based learning help urban and rural students gain equal opportunity. Not only that, it has also contributed to the national development. Malaysian TVET Policy 2030 aims to strengthen the nation workforce, contributing to economic growth and sustainable development. By fostering innovation and entrepreneurship, TVET graduates are becoming key players in various industries. As a Malaysian advances towards a skilled and adaptable workforce, TVET remains a cornerstone of education and economic progress. With that, Shasha, are you online now?
Thank you, Afrina. As you say just now, TVET has been gaining significant attention as an alternative pathway to our traditional academic degrees. With a focus on industrial relevant skills and job readiness, TVET graduates are becoming highly sought after by employers. According to recent reports, the demand for TVET is on the rise, highlighting its importance in the current job market. In addition to the rising demand, Malaysia is also enhancing regional collaboration in TVET. At the Asian TVET Council's Regional Policy Dialogue, various initiatives were discussed to strengthen cooperation and improve the quality of TVET programs across the region. These efforts are part of Malaysia's strategy to produce a highly skilled workforce and support its economic goals. However, the journey is not without challenge. TVET in Malaysia continues to receive increasing attention with ongoing efforts to address this challenge and improve the system. There are initiatives to streamline applications for TVET institutions and also provide flexible training options. This effort aims to make TVET more accessible and efficient, ensuring that students can acquire the skill they need for the job market. In conclusion, TVET is becoming an integral part of Malaysia's education landscape. The rising demand and regional collaboration highlight its importance in producing a skilled workforce. Despite all the challenges, ongoing efforts to improve the system are paving the way for a brighter future for Tibet in Malaysia. Thank you for tuning in. Stay with us for more news after the break.
Okay. Good evening. In Afghanistan, millions of women and girls are being denied for their basic rights under Taliban rule. Girls are banned from education beyond primary school and women are forced to wear burqa. Stay silent and obey the strict rules. Facing harsh punishment for minor actions, this directly violates Sustainable Development Goal 5. Gender equality, which promotes equal rights and opportunities for all. A United Nations report from August 2024 reveals that 2.5 million Afghan girls, 80% of the school-age girls, are out of school. This leads to early marriage, forced labor, and a lack of female doctors, leaving many women untreated due to cultural restriction. The Taliban claims this reflects their interpretation of Islam, yet no other Muslim majority country agrees. What's happening is not religion. This is a violation of human dignity. The world must speak up and support every girl's right to learn and live freely. Thank you.
Thank you, Nini. To further understand the struggle for gender equality in Afghanistan, we need to look deeper into the cultural landscape. For centuries, Afghan society has been shaped by tribal customs and rigid interpretation of religion. In many areas, a woman's role is strictly limited to the household and her identity is tied to obedience and modesty. But this has not always been the case. Before 1990s, especially in cities like Kabul, women study at universities, work as doctors, teachers, and even serve in government. Afghan culture is not inherently oppressive, it is diverse and complex. The current situation is a result of political power being used to twist the culture into a tool of control. Today, many Afghan women risk their lives just to read a book or teach a class in secret. Even in rural areas, mothers still dream of a better future for their daughters. Culture can evolve, and in fact, it must. Real change happens not only through global pressure, but also through supporting local efforts, such as underground schools, women-led organizations, and safe platforms for female voices. That is all from me.
Alright, thank you Eva for passing the floor to me. Today I would like to talk briefly about Sustainable Development Goal 5, which is gender equality and how it relates to the current situation in Afghanistan. SDG 5 aims to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. But in Afghanistan, cultural traditions, social norms, and recent political changes have made this goal extremely difficult to achieve. Since the return of Taliban in 2021, the rights of Afghan women have been severely restricted. Girls are banned from secondary school and most universities. Women are prohibited from many jobs, from traveling alone and even entering public parks. This is not just a political issue, it's deeply tied to a cultural practice and a long history of gender inequality. But it's important to remember that many Afghans, including brave women and progressive men, are still advocating for education, for freedom, and also for dignity. Achieving SDG 5 in Afghanistan means not just changing law, but changing minds. It means supporting local voices, respecting cultural identity, and pushing for human rights that includes everyone. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Since the return of the Taliban in August 2021, the rights of women and girls have been drastically rolled back. Girls have been banned from attending high schools and universities, and women are prohibited from working in NGOs, traveling alone, or appearing in public without full body coverings. The Taliban justified this rule under the name of traditional Afghan culture, but many argue that the culture is being used as a tool of oppression, not heritage. This crisis affects every part of SDG 5, which is Sustainable Development Goal 5, which is access to education is being blocked, equal participation in society is denied, legal protection for women simply doesn't exist. According to UNICEF, more than 1.1 million girls are out of school. The female literacy rate remains below 30%, and Afghanistan now ranks last in the world for gender equality. The damage goes beyond education, with women pushed out of the workforce, healthcare, humanitarian aid have also suffered. Many female doctors and nurses have been forced to resign, making it harder for women, especially in rural areas, to access medical care. The United Nations and Global Human Rights Group have condemned the Taliban's policies and are urging the international community to protect women's rights in Afghanistan. In 2024, the United Nations launched the Stand with Afghan Women initiative to provide funding for underground education and safe asylum pathway for activities. This is from the newsroom. We would like to signing off right now. Thank you for watching.